You open your eyes. The ceiling is cracked, the walls are stained, but your wallet on the nightstand, it's thick. You step outside. The street is gray. Kids in torn shoes kick a flat football on cracked pavement. Old men sit outside shuttered shops, staring at nothing. A woman counts coins outside a bakery, then puts the bread back. You look down at your hands. Clean, soft, no calluses. You don't know how you got here, but you have money, and everyone else doesn't. A man bumps into you. He apologizes before you can speak, like it's a reflex, like people with money here are not to be questioned. You pull out a note, just a small one. The man's eyes go wide. That's when you understand the first rule of this city. Money isn't just money here. It's power, it's oxygen, it's fear. You find a cafe, the only one open. The coffee costs almost nothing, but the owner still looks nervous taking your money, like he's afraid you'll ask for it back. You sit, you watch. This city runs on a system you didn't build, but you're already on top of it. The buses are half empty because most people can't afford the fare. The hospital down the road has a queue stretching around the block, but there's a private entrance on the side with no queue at all. You walk through that entrance. Nobody stops you. A man in line watches you, not with anger, with something worse. Acceptance. You start to notice who has and who doesn't. The ones who do, there are very few. They move differently. They don't make eye contact with the poor. It's not cruelty, it's habit. And you're starting to pick it up too. A young man approaches you near the market. Sharp eyes, steady voice. He says he knows who you are, or rather what you are. Someone with capital in a city starving for it. He has a proposal. Simple. There's a building on the east side, abandoned. The city will sell it for almost nothing because nobody here can buy it. Except you. He says you rent it out. He handles the tenants. You split the income. You hesitate. He leans in. In this city, he says, if you don't use your money, someone else will use you. You sign the paper that evening. By the end of the week, 12 families are paying you rent. It doesn't feel wrong yet. That's the most dangerous part. Word travels fast in a poor city. Within 2 weeks, people are coming to you, not asking, waiting, outside your door in the morning like you're something official. A mother needs medicine for her daughter. The pharmacy won't give credit. A teacher needs books for his class. The school budget ran out in February. A young man needs tools to start a repair shop. The bank already said no 4 times. You help some of them, not all. And that's when it shifts. The way people look at you changes. Half of them see a lifeline. The other half see something else, something they resent, something they need anyway. You start to keep a list of who you've helped. You don't know why. Maybe it's guilt. Maybe it's leverage. You're not sure which one scares you more. You get a letter. No return address, expensive paper. Inside, an invitation to dinner, an address in the only nice part of the city, a part you hadn't found yet. You go. The building is behind a gate, guards who look bored in the way only dangerous men can look bored. Inside, a table, 6 people, suits that cost more than most families here make in a year. They already know your name. They tell you calmly over wine that they've been watching you. They are the reason the city is the way it is, not through cruelty, but through design. Low wages keep production costs low. Debt keeps people compliant. Poverty keeps the vote predictable. They smile when they explain this, like it's just weather, like it's just how things are. They want you at the table. Officially, all you have to do is stop helping the ones who can't afford to matter. You drive home in silence. The streets look different now. Not gray, engineered. You don't say yes that night, but you don't say no either. And in this city, silence is a contract. The rent from your building gets restructured. Prices go up, quietly, gradually. The 12 families, some leave, some stay and eat less. You don't raise the price yourself. Your partner does, the one with the sharp eyes. You just receive the deposit. A politician visits your office. You have an office now. He needs a donation. Nothing illegal, he explains. Everything here is legal. That's the point. You write the check. 3 days later, a protest outside the hospital is broken up by police. The private entrance gets a new security camera. You watch the footage from your desk. You remember the man in the queue, the one who watched you walk through that side entrance. You search for his face in the crowd. You don't find it. You don't look too hard either. You can't sleep the way you used to. Not fear exactly, more like awareness. You know too much now about how the prices are set, about which officials are paid, about which neighborhoods will be redeveloped before the residents know it. You know because you're part of it. And the people you grew up understanding, people like the ones outside your first building, they don't know your name yet. But some of them are starting to ask. Someone spray paints something on your gate one night. You wash it off before morning, but you saw it. 3 words. We see you. Your partner tells you not to worry. These things happen. It's just noise. But you start taking different routes home. You stop going to that cafe. You tell yourself it's just caution. A journalist calls. Young, careful voice. She says she's writing about wealth concentration in the city. Asks if you'd like to comment. You hang up. 2 days later, her article runs without your comment. Your name is in it, not prominently, just once. But once is enough. The families from the building organize. The teacher you helped 3 months ago, he's one of them. He found out about the rent increase. He thought you were different. The man with the sharp eyes calls you. Ignore it, he says. They have no power. But you're not so sure anymore, because you remember what it felt like in that first week, when that man's eyes went wide at a single banknote. That was power. Not the table, not the gate, not the suit. That was real. And you threw it away for a chair in a room with people who'd replace you by Tuesday. You stand at your window at 3 a.m. The city is quiet, but it's not peaceful. It never was. You have more than you woke up that first morning. More buildings, more accounts, more names in your phone that return your calls immediately. And you have less. Less sleep, less certainty, less of whatever it was that made you help that mother with the medicine before you started keeping score. The journalist is still writing. The families are still organizing. The men at the table are still calm. And you're standing at a window, trying to remember which side of the glass you're supposed to be on. Here's the truth the city never told you. Wealth in a broken system doesn't make you free. It makes you responsible for the breaking. And the question, the one that will follow you now into every room, every decision, every morning you wake up with a thick wallet and a cracked ceiling above someone else's, is not can you afford to help. It's whether you still want to. The city doesn't change. People with money just get better at not seeing it. The real question is, at what level did you stop being the person you were and start becoming the system?